Documents required for JOSA or CSAB counseling. Important dates of JOSA counseling.
And no is not in her.
Hi friends, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. This is Sai Charan Malayala. First of all, I thank each and everyone for supporting me and making it happen. That is 1K family. We are 1K strong now. Thank you for each and everyone who subscribed channel and who didn't subscribe. I request every one of you to subscribe and hit the bell icon for latest video notifications. Without taking much time, let's get into the presentation. Documents required for JOSA or CSAB counseling. For NIT plus system, means like NITs, IIITs, GFTIs, these are all the documents you need to take to the reporting center for your admission. 3 passport size photos identical to applications and class 12 performance check. I will show the format of this and I will leave the links in the description for these formats so that you can download it from the description also. And the provisional seat allotment letter undertaking by student, it is also format. I will show the format and I will also upload that link in the description. You can download it from there. And proof of seat acceptance fee payment, means for SC and ST students you need to pay 16,500 after you get seat in NIT or IIIT or GFTI, and for all others you need to pay 35,000. And photo identity card, Aadhaar or any other ID proofs. Admit card for JEE mains, let it be January or let it be of September. And the scorecard of JEE mains, and you should download it from the JOSA NTA website. Then date of birth proof, which is class 10 mark sheet, and class 12 or equivalent board mark sheet. Medical certificate, I will show the format. You can download that format in from the description also. Category certificate, EWS, OBC, NCL, SC, ST. Medical certificate should be issued from a government official or a registered medical practitioner, and PWD certificate if applicable, DS certificate, defense service certificate if applicable, and passport for foreign students. Registration come logged choices after seat allotment, means after getting the seat you need to print all the choices you filled in the JOSA website. There will be option called print choices. You can use that option for printing all the registration come logged choices. And all the format links are given in the description. And one important thing is, while going to a reporting center you have to carry you have to carry original along with 2 sets of Xerox. Then these are the formats of class 12 performance check, undertaking of the candidate, and medical certificate. And for IITs, 3 passport size photos identical to application, class 12 performance check. I will show the format and link is also in the description. You can download it. And provisional seat allotment letter. This provisional seat allotment letter is the letter we will get like after when the results of JOSA first round or second round or third round is given. You will be seeing the result. That itself is called the provisional seat allotment letter. You can download it there. There will be option called download. Then undertaking by candidate format will be shown, and this undertaking is different from the NIT plus system. So please be take care and while you filling for NITs and IITs. And then proof of seat acceptance fee payment, and photo identity card, Aadhaar or any other ID proofs, admit card of JEE advance, date of birth proof, and class 12 or equivalent board mark sheet, medical certificate format, and category certificate, EWS, OBC, NCL or SC, ST category certificate, PWD certificate if applicable, DS certificate if applicable, and passport for foreign students, and registration come locked choices after seat allotment. And all the format links are given in description. And while going to the reporting center, carry the original documents along with the 2 sets of Xerox. And these are the formats of class 12 performance check, undertaking of the candidate, and medical certificate for IIT system, means for IITs. You can see it here, and these links are also in the description. You can download it from there. Important dates of JOSA counseling. On 11 September you got JMN results. These are on 12 September JEE Advance our online application has started, and 21 to 27 September releasing of JEE Advance admit cards, and advanced exam is conducted on 27 September. And today, that is October 5th, results are announced, advanced results are announced. And JOSA counseling is going to start from 6th October, that is tomorrow. And IIT's admission ends. Getting admission in IIT will be ending on 9th November, and then NIT plus system admissions ends on 13th November. NIT plus system means NITs, triple ITs, GFTIs. This admissions process through DOSA will be ending on 13th November. Schedule of events of DOSA online reporting. Chalo. So October 6th, 10 a.m. Tomorrow 10 a.m. Candidates registration or choice filling for academic programs under JOSA starts. Means those who qualified JEE mains can fill their choices. Registration and choice filling will be started for JOSA admissions for getting into IITs and NITs, triple ITs, GFTS. Means those who qualified the JEE advanced cutoff will be able to choose IITs is also option in the JOSA round. Those who didn't qualify for JEE Advanced, they'll only get, means those who didn't qualify JEE Advanced but qualified JEE Mains will get only choices as NITs, triple ITs, GFTIs. On October 12th, 10 a.m. display of mock seat allocation. I think you know the word mock. Mock is nothing but is a example based on choices filled by candidates as on October 11th. 2020 before 5 p.m. means before October 11th 5 p.m. if you fill your preferences, that means choices, then you will get a display of mock seat allocation. Means which seat can be allotted to you according to the options you have chosen, according to options you have filled will be shown as a mock, which is not original one, just it is a mock seat allocation. Then on October 14th 10 a.m. it is a mock seat allocation 2. Means after getting seat allocation, mock seat allocation 1, you can make changes till October 13th 5 p.m. What are all the changes made till October 13th 5 p.m. will be taken into consideration, and then one more seat allocation, which is mock seat allocation 2, will be displayed to you, so that you will get overall idea on which college you are going to get according to the choices you filled according to your preference. October 15 5 p.m. and candidate registration and choice filling of academic programs under JOSA ends. Means till October 15th you will be having, October 15th 5 p.m. you will be having time for filling your choices according to your preferences, taking various points into consideration, whether to choose branch or campus, or according to the college predictors you can fill your choices according to your wish, which will be ending on October 15th 5 p.m. Then October 16th 2020 reconciliation of data, verification and validation of allocated seats, and October 17th 10 a.m. it's a first round of seat allocation. First round results will be displayed on October 17th 10 a.m. Then October 17 to 19 online reporting, fee payment document upload, as due to this COVID, this year they changed it to online reporting. Previously it was report to physical reporting to the reporting centers in each and every state. You have to report there and verify your documents, and then fee payment, response by candidate to query if required, freeze, float, slide options can be chosen there itself, and the response to be queried will be closed at October 25 p.m. Means after 5 p.m. you cannot choose a freeze, slide, float, and October 21st 2020 10 a.m. you will be displayed of seats filled or availability status, and what are all the seats filled in the first round and what are all the seats available for the second round will be displayed on 10 a.m. of October 21st, and at 5 p.m. seat allocation round 2 result will be given at 5 p.m. of October 21st. Then October 22nd 2020 and October 23 2020 online reporting, fee payment. Means at first in round 1 you got a seat, but you didn't like that and choose for going to second round. If you got your desired seat in the second round, you can pay the fee and upload the documents, response by candidate. If you like the seat, you can freeze it. If you not, you can choose for further rounds, by choosing float and slide. And regarding float and slide and freeze, I will be making a separate video on that, and that comes to the end. And October 24 2020 by 5 p.m. last day to respond to query, round 2. Means respond to query means before 5 p.m. of October 24 you need to choose whether you are going to participate in the next further rounds, or you are going to be freezing, means taking admission of the seat which you got in the second round. Means if you like the seat you got in the second round, you have to go for online reporting. You have to pay the fee, upload the documents, and then choose the freeze option and confirm the seat in the respective option which you got in the round 2. Then October 22 and 24, 2020, by 5 p.m. October 24th of 5 p.m. withdrawal of seat, exit from allocation process round 2, and you can withdraw the seat, and if you are not interested to participate in further rounds you can exit from the seat allocation process. And October 26, 2020, 10 a.m. display of seats available, filled and availability status will be shown at the 10 a.m. and at 5 p.m. seat allocation of round 3 will be shown. Round 3 results will be out at 5 p.m. And October 27 to 28, by 5 p.m. of October 28, you need to report online and document upload, response by candidate to query if required. And October 29, by 5 p.m. last day to respond to query after round 3. Means after round 3, last day to respond to query. Means you have to choose before 5 p.m. freeze, slide, float. And I already said, due to this COVID, they have given the online reporting system. Before it was offline reporting system. You need to physically appear to the nearest reporting center in your state. And October 27 to 29, by 5 p.m. of October 29, withdrawals of seat or exit from seat allocation process. You can exit from the seat allocation process by October 27 to 29, 2020. And October 30, 2020, 10 a.m. display of seats filled or availability status. Display of seat fill and availability status. And by on that day itself, 5 p.m. you will be announced the result of round 4 seat allocation. And October 31st to November 1st, online reporting and respond to query of round 4. And by November 2nd, 5 p.m. you need to last day. That is the last day to respond to query round 4. And October 31st to November 2nd, by November 2nd, 5 p.m. withdrawal or seat, exit from the seat allocation process round 4. November 3rd, 2020. On that day, in the morning, display of seats filled or availability status after round 4. And on that day itself, at 5 p.m. you will be given the seat allocation result of round 5 in JOSA counseling. November 4 to November 5, by 5 p.m. of November 5, online reporting and response by candidate to query, and the last date of response to query is 5 p.m. of November 6th. 5 p.m. of November 6th, and by 8 p.m. of November 6th, notification of the decision on seat confirmation from round 5. You need to give the decision on seat confirmation for round 5. November 4 to November 6, by the midnight of November 4 to November 6, withdrawal of seat and exit from the seat allocation process, last round for seat withdrawal or exit option. After that you cannot exit from the JOSA counseling. And November 7th, 10 a.m. display of seats filled or availability status. 5 p.m. seat allocation of round 6, final round for IITs. After this round, you cannot exit from the JOSA counseling rounds. On November 8th, by 5 p.m. November 8th, online reporting, fee payment, document upload, response by candidate to query if required. Round 6 for IITs only. Reporting may also be done at admitting IIT. Final round for IITs. And that is the final round for IITs. That query should be completed by November 9th. And this is the last day of admission, taking admission into IIT. That is by 5 p.m. of November 9th, the IIT plus admission process ends. Final round for IITs. And from November 9 to November 13, 2020 for NIT plus system, NITs, IIITs, GFTIs, by 5 p.m. of November 12, admission process for NIT plus system will be closed. Document verification for acceptance of seat or withdrawal of seat by physical mode at admitting or allotted institute only. Round 6 for NIT plus system, in case the situation doesn't permit the physical presence of candidate at admitting institute, the above process will be done online. So this is the total important dates of JOSA counseling. And after the November 13, you can go to CSAP counseling, and they will be releasing a schedule for that too. So please stay tuned to my channel for more updates, and if you have any queries, feel free to comment down in the comment box. I'm always ready to help. And thank you one and all. I hope every one of you liked the presentation. If you find this as a time worthy video, please like, share and subscribe. Stay tuned to my channel for edu updates and counseling. If you want any college review, please feel free to comment down in the comment section. I will try my level best to give the review of that college. and see you in the next video. Until then, take care. Bye bye. Thank you.